This is another episode of Trends by Keith Harley. Thank you for joining us. Please enjoy. Hi guys, this is Keith Harley and this is another episode of Trends. Thank you for tuning in. So, you're at home. I know we're still in quarantine in certain parts of the country. What I'm telling you is just when you go out in the public, first of all, keep your distance. I focus on 12 feet. I know they say 6 feet. I make sure I wear my mask when I'm going into public places. As you know, they're opening up the hair salons, the restaurants. Make sure you keep your distance. You know, we just got some reports today that people are still being affected by this epidemic, and we have to be careful. You have to wash your hands. You got to make sure that you're aware of surfaces. You got to make sure that you are, you know what other people are doing. I pay more attention to what other people are doing, like opposed to what I'm doing. When I'm out working out or I'm out walking, people that go by me and they're jogging and they're sweating and stuff, I make sure that I keep my distance because you just never know. And there are some people out here that are really not taking this thing seriously. So you got to watch yourself and watch your surroundings. So with that being said, I got a couple of things I want to tell you about Hero Trends. Number one, I hope that you have seen some of the collections that we've had released for the women and for the men. As a matter of fact, the reason why I'm casual today is because just today, that's right, just today, we just released the Drip collection for men. When I tell you this t-shirt is absolutely amazing, you're gonna love it. I love the quality, I love the embroidery in the front. We have it in black and white, and we have it in red and black. You'll see some of our pictures, some of the shorts that we have. If you saw the camo shorts, we have those same shorts that are made in black, and we have them in red. We just came out with a new pair of shorts. I don't know if you can see these with the zippers in the front, which are absolutely incredible. You'll see some pictures that I'll post on social media so you can take a look. So it is just out in time for Memorial Day, for Father's Day. This is a good time to get you some of these sets, some of the short sets for your husband, boyfriend, son, significant other, friend, whomever for Father's Day. Is absolutely amazing. Okay, so as we begin, some of the things that I want to show you, I figured we would do one of my little afternoon delights. You know I love a good summer drink, and this is an old-time favorite that I'm making, which is cranberry juice and Absolut vodka. And so what I do is, it is very simple. Take a little bit of cranberry juice, put that in there, some Absolut vodka, put that in there, and I take natural lime. I don't do lime juice, natural lime. Squeeze that in there real good. All right, mix it up. And there you have it, cranberry and vodka. It's refreshing. Everybody knows about this drink. This is delicious. Okay, and speaking of drinks, one of the things that I love is I love a good deal, but I love a good deal with quality. And what I'm going to tell you about right now is this wine collection from Trader Joe's. And I love talking about this wine collection because I love the fact that it stands behind the brand. And Trader Joe's introduced this wine collection back in, I think it was, probably about maybe 10 years ago. And one of the things that I loved about it is that the quality of it and the taste is amazing for the price that it is. Now, how I heard about it was I saw an article and a news report on 2020. And they talked about this product called $2 Chuck. And I was like, And a lot of people were coming on talking about they buy these wines and they were giving them away for Christmas presents. They were buying it by the case. They were using it at their parties and so on and so forth. And they were talking about how affordable this wine was. And so I went to Trader Joe's. I said, let me just check this out. If it's on 2020, then clearly this is something that I need to check out. Went and I bought, at that time, I bought the white Zinfandel. And let me tell you, I was blown away because of the taste, but more than that, I was blown away because of the price. The white Zinfandel, which started in 2016, you're gonna find that it's a bold, sweet taste. You can do it with any meal that you would like. It's called the Charles Shaw Blend. That's right, the Charles Shaw Blend. But if you go into Trader Joe's, you ask for 2 buck chuck, they'll know exactly what you're talking about. The Zinfandel, the white Zinfandel is really good. I love the Chardonnay, which is really good. You can have this with pasta or a nice steak or something of that nature. Now, let me just give you a side note. I am not a wine connoisseur. I am not that. I am not the person that you go to that you say, well, what wines do you recommend for this and what wines do you recommend for that? I'm just simply telling you what I like. I simply tell you, things that I use this term called high-low, low-high, that's affordable. When I tell you this is a good deal for the taste and the quality and the consistency from Trader Joe's, this is absolutely amazing. The Chardonnay is amazing. Then we have the Merlot, which I get, and they always say it's always great to have a half a glass of wine per day. It's great for your heart and cardiovascular. This is pretty good. This is also good with steak, salmon, any type of red meat. It brings the flavors out in the food. This is amazing. Then they have the Sauvignon Blanc, which is amazing. This is good for an after dinner wine, or when you get home or you want to have something relaxing or have with hors d'oeuvres or something of that nature. This is amazing. Then they have the Cabernet Sauvignon, which is really good. The sweet ones are probably the white Zinfandel and the Cabernet Sauvignon, which is really, really good. I personally love the Chardonnay and the Merlot, okay? Now, when I tell you this price, you're gonna be blown away. $2.99. I said it right, $2.99. If you don't believe me and you don't think it's quality, go get a bottle yourself. Don't go buy a lot, because I'm telling you, once you buy some, you're gonna buy it by the case. But just go get you 1 bottle just to try. And what I suggest is either get the Merlot or the Chardonnay or the Sauvignon Blanc, okay? Try this, you will love it, I promise you. Give me your responses, let me know what you think. Okay, let's take a little sip of our afternoon delight. The other thing that I love is, now I hooked someone on this and they couldn't believe that it was good, but when they tried it, they got hooked. This is the pineapple salsa. Now let me tell you how I started getting into salsas. I don't like eggs. I hate eggs. And I have been told that it is a great source of protein. It's good for your diet. You need to eat eggs. Okay, so what did I decide that I was going to do? So what I did was I created a morning breakfast of where you take avocado, you cut it open, take the seed out, keep the avocado whole. I take some eggs. I either use egg whites or I use regular eggs, and scramble them with cheese, salt and pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. And I scramble it real good with lots of cheese. Then I take it out of the pan, and the cup of the avocado is I put the egg inside of it. And what I do is I take the salsa and put over top of it. I do the same thing with when I do anything dealing with eggs. I have to, because I don't like the taste of them, but I know I need it in my diet. When I tell you that this pineapple salsa at Trader Joe's is absolutely amazing, you're gonna fall in love with it. So when you go get your wine, make sure that you go to also the section where the salsas are and get you some of the pineapple salsa. Now here's the trick. This is one of the things I love about Trader Joe's. When you go to Trader Joe's and you see if there's something that you like and you want to taste it, they will open up the product for you and let you taste it without even buying it. So tell them you want to try it. Tell them Keith sent you and from Trends. And you said you wanted to try this product. When I tell you you're going to be hooked on this pineapple salsa, you're going to be blown away. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about is a gadget. Now, if you all follow me on Instagram and you follow my stories on Facebook, I found a little gadget, if you want to call it. Because I was quarantined and I wasn't able to go get any facials, manicures, pedicures, I had to do a lot of that stuff at home because I truly believe in nail grooming. And I'm sure you as women and men believe in the same thing at home. So I had to find things that I could use at home that could help me with my skin, that could help me with my manicures, my pedicures. But because I'm acne prone, that's right, I'm acne prone, I have to take very good care of my skin. So I usually go to a dermatologist or I go to an esthetician and I use great products at home. But most importantly, if I can't get to those people, I have to have the right tools and utensils to use at home to keep the upkeep of my skin. So I came across this tool, and when I tell you all, this thing is absolutely amazing. Now, if you have not noticed and you've been following me for a long time, you know my beard is getting long. And it's because I have not had a haircut. It is because I had not had a shave or anything of that nature. I've just let everything grow. You know, in this quarantine, we just free. I've seen celebrities go from black hair to white hair. I mean, it has just been crazy. But you know what? I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed being at home. I've enjoyed being quarantined, and I've enjoyed the process. So I'm okay with that. So this gadget, which is called the Nano Spray, okay? That's N-A-N-O, Nano Spray. What you do is it tells you to take mineral water, but it's actually drinking water. You could use Voss, you could use bottled water, you could use Fiji water, anything of that nature. And what you do is you open up the top, just like that, okay? Open up the top. Then you set it here, and then you take, I'm using bottled water. You pour the bottled water on the inside, just like that, okay? And then you screw the top back on, okay? Now I'm gonna take a sip before I show you this because you're gonna be blown away. So, what you do is once the water is placed inside and you make sure that it's locked in position, you open it just like this and steam comes out. Look at that. And then what you do is you give yourself a steam treatment. Now, men, you will love this because any of you that have ingrown hairs, you grow a beard, you're trying to grow your beard in thicker, you're trying to make sure your beard is softer, you're trying to make sure that it stays in the place, this is awesome. Women, if you wear makeup, you can put your toner inside of here and spray it on your face. You can put your setting spray for your makeup. Put it in here when you apply your makeup, and then you use your powder. You can set it, you can put it in here, your setting spray, put it in here, and it will set your makeup in place, okay? Guys, when you're sitting there doing your beards, just hold it on your beard, just like this. When I tell you, this tool is absolutely amazing, you're gonna be blown away. And what it does is it stops and lets you know that you've been applying the steam at the right amount of time. So it has a timer on it as well. The price point is incredible. Remember I talk about always high-low? This item only costs $15. And what I'm gonna do at the bottom of our YouTube channel or wherever you're seeing this, you're gonna see the link to our Amazon store. You can go to the Amazon store and purchase it and get you one right away. Now, what I love about this is I love to be ahead of the trends. We're ahead of the trend. Not many people know about this secret. When I did this on social media, when I did this on my stories, I had tons of inboxes saying, what is that? How can I get it? Where do I get it? How much does it cost? That is so cool. Well, guess what? Because you are a Trends VIP, you now have access to this, and we're giving you the link so that you can buy it in our Amazon store, okay? So again, what you do is you put the mineral water in it, drinking water or bottled water or your toner or your setting spray or whatever you choose. They even said that you can put milk in this. Now, I haven't tried that. I don't know what that would do for the skin as of yet, and I haven't done enough research. But they say you can put milk in it, all these sorts of things. I will put the YouTube video below as well so you can take a look at it and see all of the things that this thing can do, the Nano spray. But when I tell you it's amazing, it's amazing. So you need to get you one. When I tell you this is so cool, you need to get you one. You need to get you one. You need to get you a Nano spray. This is absolutely amazing. It's only $15, all right? So the other thing I want to tap on is I'm starting to do books of the month. And one of the things, if you follow me on social media, you know what I'm always talking about are habits and how I developed a habit. One of my mentors always told me when I was trying to change habits and I was trying to incorporate discipline in my life, one of the things my mentor said was, you start off by making your bed every day. And so I started to do that, and immediately I created a system for myself of getting up in the morning and making sure that I was getting my day started with discipline and being intentional. So there is a book that came out called Make Your Bed. And what I love about it is by William McRaven. When I tell you this book, he's a Navy SEAL retired. He was in the Navy, so you know he had structure there, and it talks about how his life became structured based on what it was like for him when he was in the military. And on the back, I'll read it to you, it says, if you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task and another and another. By the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce, listen to that word, reinforce the fact that little things in life matter. Little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you will never do the big things right. Listen to that again. If you can't do the little things right, you can never do the little things right or the big things right. Listen, when I tell you this book is super cool, it's an easy read. You can finish it in a couple of hours. This has changed my life. It changes my personality when I get up in the morning. I'm intentional. People ask me all the time, Keith, do you really get up with all of that energy, smiling and so on and so forth? Absolutely I do. It's because I'm intentional about it. And it's because I love, love, love life. And if you knew my story, which you will read about in my book coming up at Step Up, you will see what I've been through and why I choose to live my life this way. And you know, someone was telling me the other day, one thing we can't stand in our family is we don't like to be hypocrites. So we like to practice what we preach. And we remind each other on the regular basis, look, if you're going to preach this, if you're going to teach this, if you're going to speak about this, if you're going to talk about this, if you're going to mention this on your social media, then we need to do the same thing. So I like to make sure I share with you all some of the things that we're doing so that you can do the same things to change your life. Let me take another sip off that one. That was good. Okay, so the next book, which I've been dying for the past 2 years, Andre Leon Talley is a fashion icon. okay? You probably know him from Vogue. He worked with Anne Wintour. He was, I can't remember his exact title, but he was one of the first African Americans that became, besides some of the models, that got into the fashion industry and really, really leveled up and shared his life and his experiences in the fashion world around the world with us as a community, as a society, and as in certain, definitely in different generations. I mean, he is just amazing. Now, he did put out a book maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, which was another memoir, but this one is juicy, okay? Because now that he is out of that position, he's really telling some juicy behind the stuff scenes that I just can't wait for you to read about. When I tell you, they really should do a movie about this book, okay? I'm just telling you about this man. I've had the opportunity and the blessing to meet him on several occasions, and he is just a delight to work with, and he's a delight, and he's a great person, and I just love to hear him talk and his education. Google him, you'll see how incredible he is. When I tell you, I'm going to put the link for both of these books on our Amazon store, so you can go to our Amazon store and purchase these books right away so that you can get a copy. It is a good read. I'm gonna tell you, I do download a lot of books and audio books on my phone and stuff, but what I do sometimes is I will download the audio book and I will buy the book, because I was just telling someone the other day, it's still something about having that book in your hand and reading it that makes a difference. So please, please, please make your bed. And remember, this book is by U.S. Navy retiree William McRaven. And then you want to get this book, you want to get this book by Andre Leon Talley, the memoir, which is absolutely amazing, okay? Then you want to go to our Amazon store and get the Nano spray. You're going to love this. This is a lifesaver. Trust me. It's amazing. This is the best new thing. This is on trend, but one of the great things is we're ahead of the trend, so you need to get you one. I just love it. I love the way it makes my beard feel. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep this beard or not. I think I look like a grizzly bear. Then the other thing is you want to get some salsa, the pineapple salsa from Trader Joe's. You want to get your wines from Trader Joe's, and remember, the name of it is Charles Shaw Blend. Ask for $2 Chuck, okay? Get one of these. Don't get a lot at one time. Try a bottle. See what you think. I want to tell you, please, if you care, share this live, share this show. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just look up Keith Harley. You will see the Trend Show. Thank you all for supporting our Keith Harley Collections line. Women have been loving it. Men have been loving the clothes. They have been incredible. Thank you for supporting the show. Thank you for supporting the podcast. A lot of people ask me now, they say, Keith, what are you doing? What is your title? Someone just sent me a message the other day. They said, what is your title? My title now is I'm a lifestyle influencer. That's it. I'm a lifestyle influencer. You know, everybody wants to upgrade their life. Everybody wants to live differently. You probably have been following me on social media, watching me cook, watching the clothes, just changing my life. I wish we could travel and show you some amazing areas. We're going to show you some amazing decor and some beautiful homes that we're going to be posting. It's just going to be incredible. So stick with me. And then side note, if you're not a Trends VIP, now come closer, let me tell you what that is. A Trends VIP is someone that is on our mailing list, that is a part of our website, keithharley.com, where you get first notifications of everything that is coming out before it actually hits the website. A lot of stuff sells out before it hits. We had some sunglasses that never even made it to the website, that people that went crazy. So make sure you'll be invited to some events. Right now we're going to be doing virtual events. So you just make sure you tune into that. We have 3 shows that are coming. The next show we have coming, which is an amazing young man who is a spa consultant and a skincare consultant with Estee Lauder. I'm going to be meeting with him this Friday on the 22nd. Then on next week, next Monday, we have an interior designer who's incredible. He's amazing. You're going to love him. And then next Thursday, we're going to have another young lady who is a mother, who is an entrepreneur and a business owner. And when I tell you you're going to love her, Deja is one of my favorite people. You're just going to love, love, love her. She's incredible. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Trends. Remember, if you care, share, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, let me see, what else? LinkedIn, all of them, all the major platforms. I'm even on TikTok. Now, let me just give you a warning. Let me take a little sip of this drink. If you go on TikTok, I'm a little crazy on TikTok, so be prepared to laugh and join in with me on TikTok. It's crazy. And let me just tell you, I forgot to tell, I just found out this today. If you have not had the opportunity to check out TikTok, TikTok is the next big thing like Instagram. I just found out today that one of the CEOs of Disney just left Disney to go run TikTok. Now, that's not a hint about what's about to happen. You better get ready. You heard it from me first. And you're going to see an announcement publicly about how the CEO from Disney left to go help grow TikTok to another level. That's incredible. All right, so that's my little secret I'm going to tell you. Get your books, get your wine, get your salsa, get your Nano spa, make you a drink tonight, some Absolut, some cranberry juice with a splash of lime, and send me a message. Have a great night. Be sure to check out the new collection, Drip, at keithharley.com. Thank you for joining another episode of Trends. Have a fantastic day.